Hello trainers, Ganeto here, and today we are diving together into Great League of Weather Cup, and we are having a lot of action with a line submitted by XXD Yveltal. And if you didn't know, well, this trainer is having their own channel here on YouTube, so be sure to check them out. Having now my Sunslash, their Sunslash going in. I'm gonna say my sometimes, but it is always Yveltal playing here, and we're gonna be able to obliterate this matchup with Tentacruel. We're gonna reach now the nuke, the blizzard on the lantern. Are you kidding me? We just took a shield out of that Pokemon, and at this point I think that Sunslash really did his job. If you didn't notice so far, well, we got a triple shadow team here on the Weather Cup of Great League, and also we have some really weird choices on those movesets, which will tend to be some of the best choices that you can do for the Weather Cup of your own. So now having that Abomasnow going in, we can also tank the move, which is pretty nice, and we can reach to the outrage for big damage on the opposing Abomasnow. But how much? Enough to put them on a point that we can definitely farm down crazy damage here by Shadow Abomasnow with the Shadow Outrage. Weather Ball now on the Tentacruel, down we go, but still we can hold on that Dragon Breath damage, and it will help us against this Lantern. So against Lantern, you definitely want to have anything else other than Wing Attack, especially the Dragon Breath, which can help a lot. So into the next one now, and Shadow Charizard up on the lead with the Dragon Breath damage already doing severe damage to the Shadow Swampert. We can reach there now safely to our Dragon Claw, able to get the shield, pretty big shield now, and we managed to count the energy correctly. Yveltal really knows his stuff here, so we're just gonna keep going with the Abomasnow against the wall right now. I think we're gonna let that slide through, no reason at all to block since we do not even run the move Energy Ball, and now we're just gonna go in with the Charizard. Makes a lot of sense. We want to keep that Sunslash for the end game, and I really like Sunslash at the back. A lot of trainers tend to lead with Blaziken and not have it at the back, so able to finish them off with the Dragon Claw. We got the Blast Burn from one Charizard to another, one Shadow to another, the one shot with the amazing, not super effective, not even effective, not very effective move. That was looking pretty awesome. So Charizard against Charizard, Blast Burn against the world, and we absolutely dominated that matchup, and I think they also had the shield up. Blizzard now is gonna be blocked for a second time on this video. That's too bad. Perhaps we're gonna see one in a while. So really cool battles here throughout the entirety of this video. Stay tuned till the end. You do not want to miss the rest of those battles. We're looking at a pretty solid battler here and a pretty solid set on Go Battle League. Gonna block the Earthquake. I believe that's a cool block because we're part Shadow, and even resisting those moves still do a lot of damage. Able to get there now to the bait with the Weather Ball. They are not gonna fall for it, so another round to finish them off, and we do not have the standard Razor Leaf that everyone does. Just gonna play it with the ice moves, which I like it a lot with Powder Snow, to be honest. Now Pelipper comes to the battle. We can survive that Weather Ball and still pressure, but instead we get to the Charizard because I think that's a correct play. We can definitely shield here and try to farm down. No, we cannot. Okay, so makes sense as to why we want to throw the Dragon Claw on the CMP. Down we go now from this Weather Ball for sure, but at this point Abomasnow can go in, use the Weather Ball and do some severe damage to that Pelipper and absolutely take this victory. Swampert the next one, and if you didn't know, Dragon Breath Charizard is gonna be a legacy one as well, but against the Swampert, this is the one that you want to have. You can definitely win this battle on the two-shield scenario, especially with the pressure that Dragon Breath does in combination with the Dragon Claws. So we're just gonna try to catch the move on the Abomasnow. Not gonna happen on time, which means that they can overfarm, and that can be a sludge wave. A really nice block here by Yveltal. A really cool team here, but this amazing trainer, they do not block the move. Outrage connecting for big damage on their Abomasnow, and now they have a Poliwrath at the back. Poliwrath is still pretty tricky with the Dynamic Punch. We cannot afford it at all, and we can still pressure with the Dragon Breath while we should be afraid of the next move that this Pokemon might throw. They might have something like a Scald. So we managed to catch on that Sunslash, the Dynamic Punch. Down we go on one hit. That was awesome, but will this Dragon Claw be more than enough to finish them off? Of course it is. Swampert comes in, and we can definitely reach to the Dragon Claw before we reach to the Hydro Cannon for the amazing win, and Charizard will be turned from a leader into a closer for this amazing battle. Ludicolo in the next one, you love to see it, no reason at all to throw, and now we see the switch, gonna get the blast burn, it is gonna be the lantern with the charge beam, what a spicy fast attack that is, and of course now we just have to block once and we're gonna be in a very good spot. Shadows still do a lot of work on the meta, while I do not like them at all, it seems like on this team composition they work with each other individually pretty nicely, so we're just gonna get now to those ice punch, expecting the Ludicolo to return into the battle. They are gonna block it and one more for the Ludicolo. Are they gonna block twice here? Yes, they are. This is looking pretty solid for us because not only we can outspeed here to the next one, but now they are down on shields and our Drango Breather, the Charizard, can snipe down that weird Sunslash that they have, and of course finish them off with the blast burn for amazing damage on the Abomasnow, and that is just gonna be a great game for Yveltal. In the next one now, with the Araconite up on the lead. Not the best, not the worst, those bubble beams can still hurt a lot, while we resist by a lot the back bites. Really smart play not blocking the first one, while we are part Shadow, we are an offensive Pokemon as well, so the blast burn still can hurt. Able to reach to the total farm down, but we're gonna sacrifice a shield. Okay, I like this play, it seems like they are not the best against Charizard. They are gonna have at the back, I think that was a Whiskas, not sure. So let's see, it was a Whiskas. Okay, and we can pressure a lot now with our moves. I don't think we're gonna block here, it is gonna be just a Mud Bomb. We can still survive and try to pressure for the Dragon Claw. That's amazing right now, we can pressure a lot. They're gonna take the move and they're about 50% already. Abomasnow going in, and I believe that we cannot survive a Blizzard, so instead they get to the Mud Bomb. Really good call here. At the back there is gonna be the Charmer. What are you doing, trainer? Why the Primarina? Why a Charmer on this meta? And we're just gonna obliterate them with the Ice Punch. We're pretty sure we can farm down at this point. Oh no, we are not. Okay, so that has to be a Moonblast. Blocking here will guarantee the win. I believe we got a lot of energy to spare. One for the shield, one for the Whiskas. It's gonna be the Blizzard. Oh my freaking goodness. Now gonna get to the Ice Punch and that will wrap things up. But if that Blizzard could land, well, that could have been awesome. Anyways, Tossy in the next one. I don't think that's the real Tossy, perhaps an alternate account. Anyways, gonna have the Blaziken up on the lead, looking pretty solid. The backline is completely walled down by Blaziken, but Charizard can really work nicely against that threat. And what did I tell you? Blaziken is just gonna be a messy lead only for Sunslash and Abomasnow, so having the Charizard up in front, we're gonna cover this thing pretty nicely. Able to get there to the big move, they are gonna take it with 1 HP left, and good news here is that they will not farm a lot of energy with that Blaziken coming in. At this point, we can still have the Charizard over the Blaziken, able to reach to the Dragon Claw. They are not switching out, which gives us time to reach to the move and grab the shield out of play. Gonna block, of course, because at this point even the Blaze Kick hurt a lot. Blaziken hits hard, we are glassy, we are part Shadow, we do not appreciate that, and we can reach now to the Blast Burn for massive damage on that poor Razor Leafer, but at this point they decide to block and we got now the Ice Punch from our Sunslash. I would love to see here a Blizzard, but it doesn't matter at all. It makes a lot of sense as to why this trainer, Yveltal, decided to block and go for the farm down after the cheap Ice Punch, and now another one will just seal the deal against the Blaziken, and that is gonna be another amazing game. So Jelly's in the next one up on the lead, gonna save switch ourselves into our Sunslash. So Sunslash with a shield against the Shadow Ball. I really like this play. And now let's see what they have at the back. It is gonna be the Frostlash with the Blizzard here, obliterating with not very effective damage the poor Frostlash, and we're gonna take the move. This has to be an Avalanche, so we can survive it by resisting it a lot, and at this point we can pressure a lot the backline as well. The Jellicent returns though into the fight. It is gonna be the Bubble Beam against what trainers. We're gonna get there to the bait. Are they gonna fall for it? Yes, they are. So now we get to the switch. Pretty smart play here, because it seems like they're getting kinda weird against our Sunslash. So the Bubble Beam now can be taken at the back. There is gonna be the Abomasnow, and we're standing on the upper ground, especially with the outrage from our own. But Blast Burn is just gonna obliterate that Abomasnow out of existence. So Whiskas now in the next one, and we just have to go ahead and bring that Pokemon to no HP with our amazing pressure. Gonna block because they're definitely on the Blizzard range, really nice block, but still they did an amazing bait there with the Mud Bomb. We're just gonna land this Blast Burn on the Araconid, and at this point I think we can take pretty much anything while we can pressure for the total farm down and threat with a Blizzard whatever comes in. Even after the debuffs, we can do a lot of work with that energy that we got. They have two shields, but I don't think they're gonna expect the Blizzard. So let's see what comes in. It is gonna be the Whiskas. Let's get now for the Blizzard with the amazing nuke on the Whiskas, which they managed to survive. They were kinda lucky here, but still we can pressure a lot once again with our Charizard. This team is relying on pressure, even if that Abomas doesn't have that Razor Leaf. We can still do a lot of work with the Outrage and the Powder Snows, pressuring a lot, and of course the Weather Ball can be used as a cheap move. They get to the Bubble Beam, which we can survive. Outrage now, are they gonna fall for it? No, they are gonna block it, so things look kinda scary for us right now. Hopefully we got the shield, and this is not gonna be a Bubble Beam. Oh, it is, that's a bummer. Can we outspeed now to the Dragon Claw? We can, that is crucial, but I don't think that's enough. They can still survive, reach to the move, and that is gonna be a loss for our Charizard. Doesn't matter, that was still a pretty close battle. They were kinda lucky, to be honest. Darmanitan in the next one with the Ice Fangs, and those Ice Fangs are doing a lot of damage, chunking away a lot of HP out of our Charizard, getting out of there, and now we're having the Abomas now against the Blaziken. Are they gonna expect the Outrage? This can be interesting if they want to. Oh no, they took the Outrage. That was super bad, So now we can reach to the Weather Ball and pressure a lot against that Cradily once again. Team pressure, there is here for a reason. Let's get now to the Ice Punch once again, this time from our Sandslash, and of course we can take the shield out of play while we got the Blast Burn with no shields for the enemy, and they're just gonna get obliterated. Charizard against Kingdra in the next one. We definitely have this one, but we decide to go out for the switch. I think that the play here is to hide our fast attack, and if that was the intention of Yveltal, well played here. They seem like they want to stay in, which is kinda bad for us, but still let's see what they might have at the back. Definitely not having a Mad Boy or a Blaziken, because otherwise they could have brought into play. We can still finish them off with that Ice Punch. What an amazing damage output. They got the Gyarados. Will they expect the Blizzard though? This is gonna be interesting. Oh my freaking goodness, that dealt a lot of damage. Down they go in one single hit. They were expecting the Gyro Ball or the Bulldoze or even the Ice Punch, but instead we went there for the Blizzard. We're just gonna stay in here. Acid Spray most probably. They did not have definitely that range to the Sludge Wave, so that was kinda safe for us. Gonna bank the energy. They get to the Scald, pretty smart play, and they still have one shield. That's kinda a bummer, because now we can still go for the Dragon Claw, but they got the shield. Can we farm down? No, we cannot. At this point we're gonna get scalded. They have now only this Pokemon, I believe. They do not have another one, so Outrage for the win. Down they go, and that is gonna be an amazing closing to this video. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying till the end. Just be sure to leave a huge like before you go, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and please check Yveltal, because they're doing a lot of work on their channel. So with that said, trainers, farewell to you, and I hope to see you all into the next one. Take care, trainers.